Hello everyone, my name's Cliff and welcome back to my channel. This is Cliff's Dark Gems. And if you're new here, welcome for the first time. And today, I've just got to say a few things to get off my chest. This is going to be a brutally honest video about how I feel. And yeah, some of the stuff that's happened to both of us in our past. So stay tuned. Okay everyone, so yeah, let's be just brutally honest. I've been kind of down, depressed, and kind of stressed. And I want to think about that. It's not something that you should keep inside. And I thought I'd just talk about it. Maybe it'll make me feel better. And yeah, I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm just going to have it in like 3 parts. I'm just going to have a conversation. But first of all, yeah, as most of you know, Anita's dad died. I think it was in August, and yeah, it's been a big struggle for her to get over it. It's been a lot of sadness, and it's a huge thing for her mom and the rest of the family to get over it as well. They've really been struggling. So this long weekend, I think from Friday up until kind of middle of next week, she's going back to her family, and they're going to be together and hopefully resolve some issues and resolve some stuff. And yeah, I'm at home again alone with Layla. I'm not going with this time, and it's giving me some stress because I haven't been away from my wife for quite a while, more than like a day. It's going to be like 5 or 6 days. So yeah, and I'm not going to film during that time. I'm not going to shoot videos, but I'll watch videos, I'll comment as often as I like. I just want you to know all of that. But yeah. Okay, the second reason, when we have to go back a number of years, it was a house breaking, house invasion.
About 5 years.
About 5 years ago, and we're living in the big city. And yeah, you know, I think there's such a thing as post-traumatic stress syndrome. And this wasn't it, but let's start there. And yeah, we were drugged that night. I even remember we were watching Lord of the Rings, and Layla was just a puppy. So it was just this happy couple with a puppy with jobs, soon not to be jobs. But we just kind of relaxing that night. We were oblivious. Layla did not make a sound. And normally she barks at everything. You know, she could be on the other side of the house. Someone at the gate, she would go crazy, like to the gate. That night, not a thing. And it turns out we were drugged. You know, they had this thing in South Africa where they could actually put this like hose pipe thing through a window, tiny little crack in the window, and I don't know what they do, but you're actually groggy. Next morning we were groggy, Layla was groggy, she hadn't made a sound, and we were completely wiped out, everything. And you know, IDs, passports, wallets, big screen TV, just pretty much everything. We had to start again. What put the icing on the cake is that I'm not going to say things to get me in trouble. Quite a number of times in this video I'm going to be careful. But yeah, the man in charge, let's call him that, said that this was about redistribution of wealth. That, you know, we should be grateful that all our belongings are going to people less fortunate than ourselves. Never mind the fact that we consider, I mean, my wife and I, do everything we can for charity, everything. As a teacher, I was uplifting the youth and trying to make the best. And yeah, we were wiped out. It wasn't nice. And then you couple that out with what happened to my wife and her job. I'm not going to go there because that is a frickin' another story. And then what happened to my wife with operations, we're not going to go there because that's another freaking story, right? And you put all these things together in the big city. What did we want to do? We wanted to leave. So we did leave, not at first. What we did is we wanted to buy a big car. You know, a car that Layla could sit in the back seat And then we drive to the coast, and she's comfortable, she can move around. Not my tiny little car that we got now. And yeah, we went to a dealership. And maybe we should have realized that this was a dodgy dealership. We didn't see the signs. We were naive. And even the whole transaction that took place didn't seem right. But we were so keen on getting this, what was it, a Ford? What was it, Ford?
Ford.
Yeah, but you know, one of those big ones. High off the ground and big room. And yeah, we didn't see the signs. And after the transaction took place, the following day, Anita was driving it on the highway and it broke down. It didn't just break down, the engine caught fire. It was a freaking unbelievable. And it was lucky she was in the slow lane, so she could kind of stop in time before the car burned down. Whatever, maybe I'm, you know. But yeah, we fought to get our money back, and we got lawyers. That word's going to come up a number of times, people. Over the years, we've had lots of lawyers. Not nice. And we got our money back, and we returned the car to the dealership. We got our money back, and the lawyer said, that's the end of it. Remember that statement. And then we headed off to the coast in my little car. And we got to our first property. And when the delivery truck arrived, lots of stuff was missing. Lots of stuff. But let's not go there. Okay? And it turns out that that first property on the coast, it's about 40 minutes, half an hour drive from where we are now. That place was a scam. And we were paying sort of occupational rent. And then we weren't getting any, you know, they say, oh, the deal's going to go through, the deal's going to go through. But there was something very, very wrong from the other side. And there was something very, very wrong from the person, what was it called, the property, no.
The estate agent.
The estate agent. Something very not right with that. And we ended up getting lawyers to get out of that. And we lost a lot of money. But, hey, we moved to here. And we're safe and sound at home, right? Everything's fine. I started a booktube channel. Everything was great. We're now in our dream home. Of course, the delivery truck missed out half my books. And Anita's guitar, which was a gift from my brother. And a whole lot of other kitchen stuff and all sorts of stuff. But let's not go there. Okay, everyone, but that's when the real nightmare started for us. We started receiving threatening phone calls, messages on Anita's phone. You see, the thing is that we decided when we bought the big car, you know, the one high off the ground, we got our money back, returned it to the dealer. Turns out that they didn't take the car off Anita's name, right? And that car was then involved in crime, right? So there's something very, very dodgy about that place. We took it back to you. And yeah, they threatened us. They threatened to close down her account, her bank account, this and that. We're going to come and get you. They said that at first, they said they were, you know, kind of authority. And they said they were going to come and drag her away in a police van. And, you know, arrest her at gunpoint, take her away. And the threats just escalated. It was freaking insane, like a horror movie for us. And then, you know, it's normal for people outside of a property, you get some hooting, right? Yeah, maybe next door, people want to go in there, hoot. I started jumping at the freaking hoots as the situation got worse. And then, yeah, in July, August, we did actually start realizing that it was a higher authority, not criminals. And that was when Anita's dad died. And she was at the hospital first, and then at the funeral, and then we get this thing like this very high authority saying, where are you? We can't find you. Are you hiding from us? People, it was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. And then, yeah, the one weekend we actually jumped at the hoots and we looked outside and there they were. But luckily they were the good guys. And we didn't know that, obviously. We were scared because sometimes in this country the division between being good guys and bad guys is very blurred. There's kind of grey areas in between. So we were scared. And they came inside, made them coffee, and we were terrified, but we knew we were innocent. We knew we were innocent from the beginning. We had all the papers. And in fact, the authority here, we signed affidavits and all sorts of stuff. We were fine. Oh, we got more lawyers who did absolutely F all. And eventually there they were. And pretty much the highest authority you could get, because no one else could find us. And we spoke to them. We told them the story. And all we had to do was pull out one paper. And that was the end of it. But if they are authority, why threaten us? Why threaten us with all this stuff? It was just so absolutely 2 years of hell. It was hell. And I'm sorry, people, I have to say, even sometimes now, I hear cars hoot outside and I kind of, my heart catches a beat. And I hope you can understand. Just it gets to me. So yeah. Okay, everyone, so that's enough for me today. Sorry, I'm getting a bit emotional. My wife is as well. We did go through hell. The worst thing was the death of her father. And so she's going to go back to her family now. I'm just going to be with them for a little while. I'm gonna post another video, because I'm gonna do a tag after this. I'm gonna try, maybe tomorrow, and just post that later this week. But then after that, I can't really promise you when gonna come back, when she's gonna come back. So maybe like Wednesday, Thursday, we'll do a video. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you listen to that. I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Take care of yourselves. Keep those pages turning, and cheers.